how you can leverage AI in city healthcare, the value of training in teams, not just individuals, business development and persona creation. That's something I'm doing tomorrow. I'll be having a 90-minute demonstration on that. Skills bridging with AI. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Lourdes, does anyone here know Lourdes from Syndicated? No? Okay. Lourdes is another one of the group members. And I'm working with her, and last night she emails me. She's going on vacation. So she's doing a Medicare Part B event. And so when we were working on our session on Tuesday, we went through the hour and a half of the training, and then we got to the how we're going to do this in Canva. So I'm quickly walking her through Canva. When I do training sessions, I connect your TeamViewer on your machine to work on your computer, so you have everything over there. So last night she emailed me, hey, here's the flyer, what do you think? This is my first thoughts were, well, it's a lot of rookie mistakes, but that can be corrected. Alignment was off, some misspelling, some messaging wasn't clear. So I sent her the notes, about 5 bullet points on what to do. Then I told her to take this to the ChatGPT, take my notes, copy and paste that, the image that you sent me in the ChatGPT, and say, I want to implement these notes on this image. Walk me through it. I'm only familiar with Canva, but I don't know how to do many things. Walk me through it. And one of the things I said was put a white outline around the logo so it pops. But these are things that she saw me do. She wasn't able to recreate on her own. But bridging that skill with AI and ChatGPT is able to walk her through it step by step. Now this is like 9:30 last night, so I don't know if she did it. I'm pretty sure she did it. She said she was on it. But the point is, ChatGPT can help you get things done. I'm trying to talk fast and I won't take up too much time. So give me 5. Sound doing well. Document processing and information. Agreements, compliance updates, anything that you need to know, especially once again, lawyers went to an event where they were discussing some Medicare Part B. So I instructed her to break out your iPhone, just like I told Tony the other day, use the voice note to record the conversation, put it up by the speaker. She's also going to get the slides. So okay, now take that transcript. Now you can take that transcript of the event, put it in ChatGPT, summarize it, also put the slides from the event, and now you can be in the moment, and then later on you can fully engage all the content and get up to speed on everything and actually process it. So the ability to process information is really important, and developing the right AI stack. So I'm also working with Amy right now to help her develop her right AI stack, which is ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, and like with other people, it may mean Canva or other tools. Doing a construction event, he's got to have project management concerns. So you need ClickUp. So now you can have an actual project management solution that you can engage with. So again, it's not always about the AI tools. I often, like I said, find solutions to connect you. So, the value of training your teams. It enhances everybody's confidence. Sorry, a little food before the speech is not good. My senses caught it before it got into anybody's actual. So, by bridge, like I said, with the skill gap thing and helping everyone be competent, AI is not going anywhere. It's like the internet, right? You can either have fun on the internet or you can get things done. AI is the same way. It reduces resistance to technology adoption because, for one, you have AI today, but there's going to be more coming. So you got to get used to doing more and adopting and bringing on more tools into what you do to get better. It's going to improve your efficiency and care quality. So for those who are actual caregivers, finding out ways, new approaches to challenges that come up, especially specifically with actual residents, having AI and ChatGPT make recommendations on how to handle situations is like having a mentor. And then ensuring compliance. But again, as I was saying before, if there are new rules and regulations that come out, you need to process them as fast as possible. And sometimes it's a lot to process, and a lot of things may come out back to back, especially like billing changes and stuff like that. So having ChatGPT explain that to you and help you understand it, and then make actionable moves moving forward, it can do. And of course, it facilitates your professional development. Everybody gets better. The more you know, the better you are. You just can't go backwards. The mind's like a rubber band. So when you start to use AI tools and learn, one thing that happens, and Andy's already going to do this, so part of the AI mindset is your vocabulary changes. The way you think changes. Because now you're no longer thinking, whoo, that's probably going to take a long time. The way I did 3 years ago, it took me 2 weeks and it sucked when it was done. Now, you can reapproach projects and challenges with a whole new mindset. And now you're thinking, wait a minute now, instead of just that, now I'm going to do a whole system here. Again, the AI tools empowers you to think differently and get more done. Annie, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. So those that follow me on LinkedIn, you probably noticed within, from last year to this year, the quality of the posts are better. The engagement automatically is better. The reach to different people became better. And it's much faster for me to do it versus sitting for 20 minutes, like, okay, I have this picture, what am I going to write about? Instead, I upload the picture to ChatGPT and I say, hey, can you make me a LinkedIn post? I want to talk about this and that. I want hashtags and I want emojis. And it'll give me something. And I say, you know what, can you make it shorter? And it'll literally redo it in like within a minute. I have like the best post ever that I used to spend an hour of my time. I got no engagement, so it works.
Yeah, and so even in that,
that's my best friend.
what you can also do, which I do with other trainings, in the projects, you can customize your ChatGPT. So everything that Annie just said, all the extra add-ons, it will do automatically when you want content. So now she can just say, hey, I want to upload an image. I want something on LinkedIn about this that's going to speak to the food they had. It already knows the event that she's working on. It already knows her goals and calls to actions. So it's going to automatically insert those things. It's going to recognize her style. So now we get faster and faster for her to do what she wants and focus on the creativity instead of the labor. Again, I'm trying to rush through this. Again, business development. So this is something I'm going to be covering tomorrow, which is very important for absolutely everybody in here. I don't care if you're trying to get new residents, you're trying to find the right clients, whatever. You have to have persona development in your process. Otherwise, who are you talking to? And what are you saying to them? Why should they listen to you? So what ChatGPT and Perplexity and Claude is help you identify the right deals. Because not all deals are good deals. Not all money is good money. Sometimes things cost you a lot later than you didn't foresee in the beginning. But then we also have those deals that are like, man, if I get 5 more of these, I can retire. And so the ability to identify that right deal, what matters to whoever's involved in that, speaking to their pain points, their desires, and then aligning that with who you are, and then crafting that message. And then putting it where they're going to be at. So finding creative ways to stand out from the crowd is what ChatGPT and the right stack can help you do. Again, driving engagement because now you know what your potential prospects want, what's important to them. Again, optimizing marketing, because now you're not just trying to say, hey everybody, I have something. Now you're talking to very few people. Hey, I have something for you. And I know what your problems are, or I know what you want. So now I'm going to speak very specifically, I don't need all of y'all. I just need you. And that's how you got to approach your customers. Because that guy can make me $10,000 a month. But you see what I'm saying? Instead of me holding for like $50 a year, $75 there, $100 over there. See you, I'm going to give you all my attention. And now this is where I want to be. So understanding is really key. Again, everything I just said is just what I was saying here. The predictive analysis, the analytics, understanding what you're going to be, how to be in front of them, very important. Skill bridging, I'll touch on this a little bit, how you can learn new things. You can have it walk you through. One thing I really like to do, I've been doing what I do for a long time. And whenever I come across something, I'll say, hey, you know what? Here's my challenge. I just did this yesterday. So deep research just came out to ChatGPT Tuesday. Without getting too deep into deep research allows you to put a request in ChatGPT and it will thoroughly investigate this. Not to say, hey, where's the best thing? Oh, here's the answer. Now you can say, and this is what I did. Hey, I want to I want to identify my best customer and create a very specific strategy for approaching them. So just like I was saying before, I have to do it myself. And so this is the first thing I did on deep research. Task, go. 13 minutes later. I couldn't believe it took that long, but that's what it does. And it showed, hey, I read this, I read that, and I read this, and I read that. And it came back with a suggested plan. I was like, oh, okay, I can work with this. The point is it gave me the ability to think differently about something that I already knew and find a new way to do it. Deep research does that. So skill breeding, even my own skills. I have to up my own skills. I know a lot, but I don't know a lot more than I know. So to have that assistance is really key. Being coachable at all times. Document processing. I said this a little bit earlier. New updates come out, new process, you got contracts, people sending information. If anyone here has a residence, you want to know more about your clients, what's important to them, whoever's in charge of them, making those forms, ask new questions. This is one thing I do all the time. I'm going through an email, I'm trying to get something done, and I'm not getting the desired outcome. I will take the email thread, even if it's just one or two, you go into ChatGPT, explain my goals and say, what's going on here? How can I get them from here to here? Or what have they said that I'm not addressing? Or what are they saying so I can make sure that I do address it? Even the ability to take transcripts, again, anybody I work with, I record the entire conversation, especially our strategy meetings. You write in the line of fire. I got
I got a face mask.
There we go. Where was I at?
You record everything.
I record everything, thank you. And so with that, I'm able to then take that into ChatGPT and say, listen, this is what she said. Make sure I get everything that she asked for. And then when I make my plans, I cross-reference that. Are they aligning? When I create the content, once again, is it aligning? So taking that information and using it, data is important. Lastly, developing the right AI stack. This is really key because everything has got a different ability. And just like with ChatGPT, with Claude, Perplexity, even your Google Workspace, if they can connect to that, automation through tools like Make, connecting to HubSpot, Gemini, QuickBooks, these are all tools you can interconnect with each other. And by using AI tools to connect them and then use that data effectively, then you guys make you guys more productive and get more things done. So, I do have training programs for anybody who's interested in taking advantage of any of these that I've talked about, for either individuals or teams. And they usually go by the amount of sessions that you need. Right now, Annie and I we have our third session coming up. We're doing one strategy session, which is an hour-long session. Well, I'm like, hey, what do you want to get done? What are your goals? I ask questions about, follow-up questions, obviously, and then I create the plan, either 3, 5, 10 more, but will help you get there and implement the right tools for your specific solution or specific challenges. Tomorrow, in Calabasas, at the Enza Hotel, I'm doing an event. I'll be covering a 90-minute demonstration where I'll be going from the very beginning of a business's needs, of who the customer is, what they're going to deliver to them, and how they're going to do so. And I'll be covering all of that tomorrow at the Enza Hotel. It's free, so please come on out. Oh, sorry, did you get that picture? Oh, sorry. That's it. My name is Michael Bowers. Anybody have any questions? Yes.
So what do these companies, AI companies like ChatGPT, what do they do with our information?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. What's your name?
Gabe.
Gabriel. Oh man, that's a fantastic question. So the question was, what do these AI tools do with your data? First thing I do is first of all, they use it. They use it for what's called training. Okay? Training means, essentially, this is how it can impact you. If Andy came up with a creative way to put out fire using water, there's no one's ever done. Like, what do you mean water put out fire? What? You're working on this in ChatGPT, you're working on science. If you don't tell ChatGPT not to use your data for training, that information gets uploaded or gets added to the next update of ChatGPT. So, if you're sitting there one day, hey, I'm trying to find creative ways to put out a fire when I'm camping. Putting it out with water might show up on that list because it's now learned that this is a possibility. So, intellectual property, patient